Hello everyone and welcome, long time no see. So I want to talk to you and tell you why that is, what's been going on in my life. I've had some changes over the last month. So of course, firstly, you can see the title, or if you basically follow me on any social media, it will be no surprise to you, but for those that don't, I basically took a job working on Battalion 1944. And this started just under 2 weeks ago. Today is actually my end of my second week here. So my role here is Junior Community Manager and QA. So I basically split my time between answering questions on all the platforms, the forums, YouTube, social media, and generally just being available to query about the game. And I'm also doing some more media side of stuff, such as making informative videos about updates, images, GIF images, and so on. For example, the video that you're watching right now is a video we just released about the upcoming V2 update for the alpha. So if you are interested in the game's development, then obviously you can check that video out on the channel. I'll put a link for it in the description. And the other side of my job is to do QA. So I'm currently doing this by myself. There was a larger team before me that I have some reason replaced. So if you are in the alpha and there are any problems, or even in the future betas and stuff, then the problems are on me. I'm the one who should be finding them. But we've been doing really well. I think the last 2 weeks have been fixing a lot of errors, squashing a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches within the game. I'm actually kind of almost excited for the alpha next week, because I want to see if people can find stuff. I want to see if they can break the game in some way, or the map, so I can see what I missed, and then of course improve for the future versions. So yeah, that's really an overview of where I am. I'm working full-time, 9 to 5. It's my first full-time job. Anything and everything I've done in the past has been on my own terms and in my own time scale, with freelance work or streaming or YouTube. So it's definitely a struggle for me to have a set time like this, a schedule. The biggest thing that I had to move as well, I moved to a new apartment in a different city, but that is in a way a decision I'm somewhat regretting now, as what I've done is move to Nottingham and not to Derby, where the office is located. What I should have done is really just move to Derby, but I moved to Nottingham because I've been planning to do that for a very long time anyway, to move back there. It's where my friends live. I really like the city. It's a nice city. It's better than Derby, but right now it's causing a rather large inconvenience in my life. But I moved to Nottingham from Leicester because even still, it's closer, it costs less for me to do my journey, and it makes the journey shorter. But I currently have to commute just over 2 hours every day. I have to walk about 20 minutes in the morning to the train station. I take a 20 to 30 minute train, and then 20 minutes to work. And then of course I have to repeat this on the way back. So I'm walking about 4 miles a day, which I'm hoping is going to be beneficial in the long run. Maybe I'll lose about 500 stone. So yeah, I moved to my new apartment, which I think is quite nice. It's a 2-floor penthouse in the city centre of Nottingham. It sounds more posh than it actually is. It's quite nice, but I do look forward to finally finishing and setting it all up, and then giving you a tour video, as I always do when I move to new places. So because of work, I'm not really finding time to make videos or stream right now. It's been kind of hectic the last month. I do want to get back into it, and I plan to stream something tomorrow. I'm just finding it difficult when I'm getting up at 6, 7 in the morning, getting back at 5, 6 in the evening, and then I have about 4 hours before I'm going to bed again, and I'd say at least 1 hour of this is occupied by cooking food and watching something on the TV. And generally I don't even, I'm not doing much at work other than sitting in a PC like I do at home, but I'm usually pretty tired when I get home. I am doing that walk, but it's not crazy. So if I do find time to post or stream stuff, or I'm really planning to try and schedule it around work, or I'm going to try to. It's mostly probably going to be on the weekends now. It's not impossible that I wouldn't once in a blue moon be able to do a video while I'm at work. It's what I'm doing right now, because it's related to Battalion. We play games on our lunch. The team here and the studio in general is very relaxed. It's a nice environment. Everyone is a gamer, just like me. It's not like a corporate kind of company. Everyone's just here to play games, but also make games. You've got to do the work. So it's not impossible that I could make a video every so often at work, possibly. So that really, I guess, covers the main topics. I got a full-time job, and I moved to a new apartment. Now, I know some may be thinking, well, now that you're working for the company, will you ever compete again? And it's something that I think about as well. I mean, I'm always going to be a competitive player. I always want to compete. I always want to be the best. But right now, obviously, my focus is helping to get the game to be a successful esport for a start. In the future, I may go back to focusing on competing if the game is so big that it can sustain, a living that way. The future is uncertain right now. I'm just going day by day. Of course, once the game gets to a point in the beta where it can be streamed and it can have videos made, there's no NDA. I'll be doing stuff just like before. Nothing really changes in terms of the channel or the streams that I do. Only now that, of course, I have constant information and updates about the game and can answer your questions within reason, with an official response rather than being, a possible source of information. The next video I'll do will probably be the tour of my new place. So again, I apologize for my absence, and I am still alive. And thank you for sticking with me. If you're watching the video, I know I tend to appear and disappear often in terms of content. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.